Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another season of high school basketball right here on Current River Broadcasting. We are at Doniphan, Missouri. This is Keith Bowman, and we have the Greenville Bears in town opening the first home game of the season for the Dons. They are 2-0 coming in. This is varsity. Of course, we're getting ready for the junior varsity game, and they are going to be taking on a tough Greenville squad whose varsity is off to a 4-0 start. Fresh off a tournament win over at Woodland last week. So, big night of basketball here as the Dons will play their first home game of the season. We'll have a couple of girls' games for you next week, and believe it or not, that is all the home games we have before Christmas for you. And we're getting ready for the junior varsity contest, so sit back and enjoy. And thanks for tuning in to Current River Broadcasting. The first starter for Greenville will be Bo Bollinger, a freshman, number 2. And number 30, Jimmy Marler, a sophomore, wears number 30. Number 33, Braden Odell, a junior. Trevor Bratton, also a junior, number 34. And number 42, Logan Rogers, a freshman. Greenville wearing red uniforms, red tops, red shorts, black and white trim. And they will go from left to right here in the first half. They're coached by Nathan Walk is actually the head coach of the varsity. His assistant coach coaches the JV. Now for the Dons in their home white uniforms with black and a little bit of gold trim, coached by Daniel Cagle. Ben Abrams, a 5'10 sophomore. Lane Allen, a 6'1 sophomore, number 21. Number 51, Trent Anders, a 6'3 sophomore. Number 25, Harley Elliott, a 6-foot sophomore. And Corey Haygood, a 5'11 freshman, rounds out the starting five for the Dons junior varsity team. That said, this is the first game of the season. This will be the second game for the junior varsity, and I forgot to ask Coach Cagle what the JV did down at Malden. I know the varsity won a close one down there. Matter of fact, both the varsity games have been barn burners, and I mean real barn burners. The first one was a triple overtime win over Winona at the Current River Challenge. After trailing by 11 or 12 points in the third quarter, they come back and won in triple overtime with only 2 starters left on the floor at the end. The other 3 had fouled out. But anyway, we're ready to get the JV game underway. It'll be Marler jumping against Lane Allen, and Greenville's going to control the kip. Bollinger handles out front. Don's going to start out the man-to-man. Over on the left side goes to Odell. Now out front. That's number 41. They don't have a 40. That must be Rogers. Now it goes out to the right side to Bratton. Over to Odell on the left wing. Dribbles out behind the arc. Now back out front, and they reset. Back to Odell on the left wing. Guarded by Allen. Now headed the key to Rogers. Right back to Odell. Greenville being very patient. Hands it off to Bollinger in the corner to Marler. Greenville passing around out front. Hadn't got it inside yet. Now we're going to try a long three-pointer, and it's good. And that is Trevor Bratton with 3 points to lead off here after using almost a minute on the clock before they put up a shot. Greenville's going to start out in a 2-3 zone. Haygood trying to answer back, and he does. The freshman for the Dons nails a three-pointer on his first shot in high school. Ties the game 3-3 with just over a minute played here in the first quarter. Odell gives it to Rogers between the circles. Now he'll hand it off to Marler. Marler guarded closely by Harley Elliott. Hands it off to Bollinger. Dribbles around the screen. And he almost drug that pivot foot. Now to Rogers, head of the key. He gives it back to Marler. Resets. Bounces down low on the right block. And a fall-away jumper is up, no good. And that was Bratton. Good defense there by Anders as he made him fall away on that shot and missed it and come away with the rebound. Elliott over to Allen. Dribbles to the baseline. Cut off. Now to Abrams. They swing it out front to Haygood. Back to Lane Allen. In the lane, Elliott bounces over to Haygood, open for another three, and this one rims out, but a good hustle and rebound there by Abrams, but his shot is blocked by Bratton, heading back the other way. Marler dribbles down, puts up the shot, and no good, but we're going to have a foul. And it's going to be on Harley Elliott. And I believe that'll be a shooting foul. 4:46 left in the first quarter. We're tied at 3. And free throws coming for Jimmy Marler. And the first one's good. Bears go back up 4-3. Nice crowd here. The other side is pretty well full. And this side here doesn't have as many, but he makes both free throws, puts Greenville up 5-3. Bounce pass to Allen on the right wing. Back out front, now over to Haygood. Back out to Elliott, loses it for a minute, regains control. Allen swings it to the left side to Elliott, dribbles to the baseline. Little runner's up and good by Harley Elliott, ties it at 5. 4:26 to go in the first quarter. 5-all. Bollinger dribbles it up across the timeline. Gives it to Rogers. Now to Marler, over to Odell on the left side. And Allen, little too aggressive there. Reaches in and picks up a foul for the Dons. That'll be the first foul in the ball game. Bounce pass into Bollinger on the baseline, and he traveled with it before he put it on the floor. That'll give it to the Dons on the turnover. Ball bounce pass into the lane, knocked away, but Anders is going to come away with it, but then he loses it. And he can't get it before it touches that out of bounds line underneath the basket. So each team turns it over after the game was tied at 5-5. And we're nearing the halfway point of the first quarter here at Doniphan. First home game of the season for the Don. And Bollinger's going to lose it again. Oh, that looked like that went off his leg. But they say it's going to stay with Greenville. Looked like Haygood got a hand on that, knocked it off his leg, but and that looked like another travel and an offensive foul. And I think they probably missed the travel there, but offensive foul called on Bo Bollinger. Shot went in, but they waved it off. Greenville, no full court pressure. They just drop back into the zone. Haygood, right wing. Harley Elliott, now left side, it goes to Abrams. Back out front to Allen. Over to Elliott. As those three switch places, actually 4 of them. All of them but Anders. And Haygood is open again for another 3, and that one's no good, and the rebound's going to be run down long in the corner. Elliott's going to put up a 3, and it's good. Harley Elliott nails the three-pointer, puts the Dons up 8-5. 3 minutes left first quarter. And the ball knocked away, and it's going to go off. Good defense there by Harley Elliott as it's going to go off of Marler as he knocked it off his leg. And we got our first substitution for the Dons. Tyler Lowry, a 5'7" freshman, comes in, and he replaces Abrams. Haygood down low in the lane to Anders, kicks it out to Lowry, over to Elliott. Three-pointer from the other side. This one's long. Long rebound bounces out to Allen. Dons will reset. Haygood for another 3, and this one's good. That's his second. And the Dons up 11-5. They've hit 3 three-pointers here early in this one to take an 11-5 lead. Greenville got the first bucket of the game on a three-pointer, and since then it is 11-2 Dons to take this 11-5 lead. Marler out front, going to dribble into the paint, runs in, puts it high off the glass, no good. Good defense by Anders again, and he gets another board. Haygood dribbles it up the left side, now back to the center of the floor, over to Lowry, back to Haygood, he's open again, doesn't take it. Over to Allen, now to Lowry, he swings it left side to Haygood. He had Anders open there for a second. Lowry with a nice fake, he takes it to the hole, a little bit too hard off the glass. And Rogers comes away with a rebound for Greenville. Minute 40 left first quarter. Dons lead the Bears 11-5. Bratton hit of the key. He hit the three to give them the 3-0 lead, and now the ball knocked away again. And Haygood's coming down. He goes down and shot up is good. Lowered that shoulder a little bit, might have got away with it, but they could also call the foul, I think, on Marler. And that gives the Dons a 13-5 lead. They're on a 13-2 run after Bratton hit that first three-pointer of the game to give Greenville a 3-0 lead. And Greenville's forced to call a timeout as the Dons have taken all the momentum away here late in the first quarter. We're nearing the end of the first quarter here. See how much time is left. Minute 22. I didn't take a break. So Greenville's ball. And looks like we got number 10 in the game for Greenville. That is Ty Burchard, a freshman. He came in for Rogers. He's got the ball out front to Odell. Odell on that volleyball line. Now to Marler. Elliott all over him. Marler gets around him and puts up the little floater from about 12 feet, and it's good. And it's 13-7. Dons lead by 6 points. Elliott, Lowry gives it to Lane Elliott. Or Lane, Lane. I'll get it right here in a minute. Lane Allen, and he pitches it out to Elliott for a three-pointer, and he missed it. Come up a little short. He's already hit a couple. Marler loses the handle, but it's picked up by Burchard. Now right wing. Odell gives it in the corner. Drive to the basket, no good. And again, good defense by Anders. And that time that was Bollinger who tried to go in there on the big guys. And Anders, I don't know if he got a piece of it, but he made him alter the shot. So the Dons are going to wait for the last shot here. 8 seconds left. And Haygood's going to have to hoist one up, and it's going to be a long one. And it's no good. But a good end of the first quarter there for the Dons. They lead at 13-7 in this junior varsity game over the Greenville Bears in the first home game of the season. We will take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with more Dons basketball on Current River Broadcasting. Stay with us.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia,
What was you saying
and
a while
shingles,
ago?
all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within
30-second timeouts, a lot of times I won't
Transferring
take one.
prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on Liberty Street in Doniphan.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving the property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman back at the Bill L. Wright Gymnasium in Doniphan. First home game of the season. And the Dons Junior Varsity leads 13-7 over the Greenville Bears. Dons send out Lowry, Haygood, Elliott, Allen, and let's see, number 1, Devin Alfonso, 5'8" freshman, also in the game for the Dons. We'll get you Greenville's in a minute. Dons on offense with a 6-point lead just underway. Lowry on the left wing, cross court. Stepping into the three, and it's good by Haygood. That's his third one here in the first half. Doniphan leads 16-7. They've got Bratton, Odell, Marler, Bollinger, and Marler kicks it in the corner. We're going to have an illegal screen called on Odell. And the other player is number 12, Ryan Payne. Lowry in the corner to Elliott. Right back to Lowry. Head of the key. To Alfonso. Now over to Haygood. if they're pretty smart here, they're going to get out on Haygood here pretty soon. Elliott's going to try a three in the other corner. Missed it. Offensive rebound underneath in the lane. And he's tied up, kicks it back out. Now he loses it. That was Lowry with the rebound. He tried to get it out to Alfonso, and Alfonso couldn't handle the pass. Marler's going to drive into the paint, and we're going to have a foul on the Dons. It's going to be on Tyler Lowry, as Anders is going to check back in the game, and he replaced Lowry. And I don't know if you can see down there on the Dons bench, but they only have 2 players on the bench. And when I got their rosters from Matt, they only had 3, and one of those was Emmett Jones, and Emmett's going to play on the varsity almost all the time. And I believe he's out sick tonight or injured or something. I think Matt told me he was not going to be able to play in the varsity game, so the Dons will miss him in the varsity game. Even if he would have played in the JV game, he probably wouldn't have played but a couple of quarters, maybe only one. Both free throws are good by Bratton. 16-9 Dons. Alfonso head of the key to Allen, swings it to Haygood. Now Elliott's going to try another one. That one's in and out, and the ball tipped around, it's loose. Going to be picked up by Marler for the Bears. Bollinger's going to hand it to Marler. Marler's going to shoot a long three-pointer, almost out at the volleyball line. Anders tips it out, and Allen comes away with it. Heads to the other end, backs it out, gives it to Anders. Now to Alfonso. Alfonso into the paint. He's going to throw one up high off the glass, and it's good. Back to a 9-point lead for the Dons. Dons going to switch over to a zone now, a 1-2-2 zone. Bollinger left wing, gives it to Odell. He dribbles back to the center of the floor, now gives it to Marler on the right side. Marler's going to dribble to the center of the floor, now he heads back to the right wing. Bounces down low. Pass out front, three-pointer put up and no good by Payne. Offensive rebound underneath by Bollinger. Smallest guy on the floor. Coach Cagle is mad for letting the smallest guy on the floor get the offensive rebound and put it back in to pull the Bears back within 7 points at 18-11. People continue to come in here, and I mentioned it a little bit earlier that the boys only have one home game, and this is it before Christmas at home. So in January and February, we will be here coming to you on Current Broadcasting a lot. 2, probably 3 times a week sometimes with the boys and the girls. By the way, the girls off to a great start as well, as they were seeded 3rd in the Lady Dog Classic. And the number 1 and number 2 seeds both got beat in the semifinals. The Dons knocked off Liberty, the number 2 seed, and Van Buren knocked off Ellington, the 1 seed. And then the Dons beat Van Buren handily in the championship game, and then they won last night by close to 20 up at Fredericktown. So they're off to a 4-0 start on the young season. We'll have 2 of their games next week, Monday against Naylor and Thursday against Kennet. We got a foul down low. That foul. We got, let's see. Anders catches down low, turns to the baseline, off the glass and good. Abrams comes back into the game for the Dons. He replaces Alfonso. Let's see, Greenville. They have Rogers back in the game as well. 20-11. 3:45 left in the first half. Dons up by 9 points over the Greenville Bears. Long three-pointer up, no good. Long rebound out in the quarter. Lane Allen gets it, passes it up to Corey Haygood. And a pass down low for Anders is a little bit too high. He can't quite handle it and goes out of bounds. And 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Greenville gets it back on the after the turnover on the Dons. Bollinger calling out the play. Throws it to the right side. And Haygood went for the steal. Marler got around him, missed the shot, but an offensive rebound again. This time that was by Payne, and he's one of the smallest players out there as well. So Bollinger drops it off. Beautiful pass, but Payne missed a little. He tried to tip it in on the pass, and the Dons can't get the rebound again. We got Bratton coming back in the game for Greenville, and Odell checks out. Bratton will inbound underneath the basket for Greenville. Throws it out front. Marler down into the paint. His runner's no good. Ball tipped around, tipped out to Allen. He comes up the right side, gives it to Haygood. Back to Allen. He's going to shoot a three. It's short, just barely grazed the iron. It's a shame if it hadn't hit it at all, Harley Elliott would have been there to catch it and lay it in. But it tipped it just enough that went over on the other side. And we got him a carry. Good defense by Harley Elliott. Guarding Marler all the way up and down the floor and forced him into the turnover. Don's up 20-11. Abrams over to Haygood. Out front to Allen. Right back to Haygood. Headed the key to Elliott. Swings it left side to Allen. Now back out front to Abrams. Back to Allen on the left side. Anders is staying on that right side. Haygood's going to shoot another one. That one's off. Bratton with a rebound. Anders is going to have to come to the ball side there. He's just standing there. It looks like he's winded a little bit right now. Bollinger dribbles into the paint. Sidesteps the defender somehow or another and laid it in. And got it to go. 20-13. Haygood with a drive to the basket. Puts it up to the left hand. No good. And Rogers with the rebound for the Bears. Pass over to Payne on the left side. And he gives it back to Marler. Headed the key to Rogers. Over to Marler. And he drives to the basket and lays it in. Well, Greenville on a little bit of a run here. With 1:35 to go in the first half, Don's lead has been cut to 5. Oh, and we got a travel on Ben Abrams as the defender stepped out in front of Haygood over on that right side. And we got Ty Burchard coming into the game. And Greenville only has 4 players on the floor. Rogers come out of the game. He was supposed to stay in there. So they've got Odell, Bratton, Rogers, Burchard, and Bollinger. Trying to cut into the Don's 5-point lead some more. It was 9 points just about a minute ago. Clock line's down to 1:10 to go in the first half. And we got a foul going to be called on Devin Alfonso, who checked back in the game. That is only the 4th team foul on the Dons. It looks like either team's going to get the bonus in the first half. And Bollinger takes off to the basket, dribbles the ball off his foot. Goes out of bounds. Dons are kind of living and dying by the three-pointer here in the first half. And one time that they did get it down to Andrews, and another 3 put up, no good. Long rebound. Alfonso's going to get it. Kicks it back out to Allen. He drives to the basket. He puts up the tough runner, no good. Andrews with the rebound. He's going to turn to the baseline, shoot, no good. He was falling away. And Coach Cagle's telling him that right there. Why didn't you just go straight back up? He was covered up, but he probably would have drawn a foul. 30 seconds left in the first half. 20-15, Don's on top. Odell in the corner. Now down low, and we're going to have another foul on the Dons. This one's going to be on Anders. Still only the 15th foul. Odell will inbound for the Bears underneath his own basket. Inbounds in the corner. 3-pointer put up, no good. Anders almost lost the rebound. Now the Dons got to run out if they hurry. And here goes Alfonso, and he lays it in. Good pass from Haygood as he's seen him cutting down the right side. And another drive to the basket. Boy, I tell you what, Bollinger can get to the basket. He missed the shot. But that'll end the first half. And the 2 points there put the Dons back up by 7, 22-15, here at the end of the first half in the junior varsity game. So it's a 7-point lead for the Dons at the half. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and we'll be back to talk a little bit more about the varsity game coming up here in about 5 minutes. So stay tuned here to Current River Broadcasting. We'll be back. Huh? Okay. Is he ready? Is he ready? Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman back here at Doniphan High School. I want to apologize. I kind of lost track of time there. I was going to get back on here. We're getting close to the start of the second half. The Dons lead the junior varsity game right now 22-15 over the Greenville Bears junior varsity. Of course, we do have the varsity game coming up for you next. I misspoke a little bit earlier. Greenville is actually 6-0 varsity, and the Dons coming in 2-0. Now, one of Greenville's players got hurt last night in the game, and in my opinion, he is their best player, or maybe second best player. He does all the ball handling. I don't know if he's going to play or not. I've seen he's got some sort of brace on his wrist. So we'll wait and see about that. I do know the Dons are down Emmett Jones, so maybe both teams will be missing a starter. We'll just have to wait and see. We're getting set for the start of the second half. Greenville sends out Bollinger, Odell, Marler, Rogers, and Bratton. Dons will send out Haygood, Elliott, Anders, Abrams, and Allen. Both teams send out the starting five that they started the game with. And we've got a half of basketball here to play with the Dons leading 22-15. Greenville will have the first possession. Odell right side to Bollinger. He's been able to dribble into the paint. He does, and he gets it to Bratton. Fall away jumper, no good. Again, good defense by Trent Anders, and he gets the rebound as well. He's made it tough on them when they've got inside. Harley Elliott, wide open three. It's no good. Offensive rebound tipped in by Ben Abrams to give the Dons a 24-15 lead. Just underway in the third quarter. Bollinger hands it off to Marler. Left side to Odell. Odell, free throw line, Rogers. Now he gets it out to Bollinger. Back head of the key to Marler. Back to Bollinger on the right wing. He's going to pass it inside. They get it into Bratton again, and he misses again. And good defense by Anders this time on the rebound. Lane Allen mistimed his jump a little bit, but I think it was Rogers come over the back and tipped it out of bounds, so it'll go back to the Dons. There wasn't no foul. There wasn't any contact. He just got it over his back and get the ball inside to Allen. And he puts it on the floor one time, takes it down in there, and he's going to get a foul. And that was going to be on Rogers. That's his second foul. Neither team got in the bonus in the first half. Greenville did shoot a couple free throws, but Haygood wide open right corner, bang. That is at least 4 3-pointers he's got here in the first half. Or in the ball game. And that young man is just a freshman, so that's looking good for the Dons right there. They get it down low. Anders on the block. Again, playing good defense. They have to kick it back out to Marler. Takes it in the paint, throws up a wild shot. And I mean a wild shot. It goes in, and there's going to be a foul on the Dons as well. So he's got a chance for a three-point play. That foul's going to be on Abrams. That will give Jimmy Marler a chance for a three-point play, and that pulls the Bears back within 10. And we have number 4. Isaac Dickinson, a freshman, checking in for Greenville. He replaces Rogers. Marler at the free throw line, makes the free throw. And that was the first foul on Abrams. And Dickinson trying to stay up with Haygood. He gets around him pretty easily. Stops at the head of the key. Gives it over to Abrams. Abrams bounces into the paint to Anders. has to get it back out. Allen over to Abrams. Now head of the key to Elliott. Swings it left side. Allen with a nice drive to the basket. Missed the shot. And here comes Bratton with a rebound. Lobs it up ahead, Marler. Marler goes down, puts it off the glass and in. Well, Greenville on a little bit of a run again. 5 minutes to go in the third. 7-point lead. That's where we were at halftime, 27-20. Haygood hands it to Abrams. Back out front to Allen. He swings it to Haygood right side. Allen fakes the three-pointer. Nice pass inside. Andrews kicks it out to Elliott for three, and it's good. Oh, the old inside out. Best way to get a three-point shot. And I think that's 3 three-pointers for Harley Elliott. Back to a 10-point lead, 30-20. Bollinger gives it to Dickinson. Now to Odell. Now to Marler left side. Bounces down low. Gets it right back. He's open for a three-pointer. In and out. And they got the three-pointer on the... Get it down low and kick it back out. And the Don's having a hard time getting it in. With Dickinson all over Haygood. Knocks it out of bounds. Abrams is going to check out. And let's see, we got Tyler Lowry coming back in. Elliott throws it in to Lowry, and he'll bring it into the front court. They've got Dickinson playing man-to-man on Haygood all over the floor. That bad pass by Lowry. Greenville intercepts. Marler goes down, lays it up, no good, but he's going to be fouled by Elliott. That foul is on Harley Elliott, his second foul. Second team foul on the Dons here in the third quarter. And Jimmy Marler back to the free throw line. Just converted the three-point play there just a few minutes ago, and he gets this one to go. Devin Alfonso comes back in, replaces Lowry. Freshman for freshman. Marler's second one is short. And good box out by Allen, and he just throws it. And luckily, Harley Elliott was looking, or the Dons would have turned it over again. So it's a 6-point lead. Alfonso, Elliott. Now Allen back to Harley Elliott. He's going to take it all the way to the hole. Missed the shot. Odell with the rebound for Greenville. Pass up ahead to Marler. Marler over to Dickinson. He's going to shoot a three. It's no good. And the rebound is tipped out to Haygood. And he gets around Dickinson. Kicks it out in the corner. Elliott for three again. It's in and out. Dickinson with the rebound. And Dickinson traveled with it. The pass from Marler was a little bit high, and it kind of got him out of step. Dickinson done a good job while he was in there. He didn't score, but he made it hard on Haygood, and now they're going to send Ty Burchard in. They're playing a box and one on Haygood. The 4 players playing a 2-2 zone. Don's going to have to figure out somebody else to get a score here. They should be able to get it into Anders pretty easy here. They lob it down low to him, goes to the left side, puts it up the left hand, no good. Pass up ahead, Marler goes down, up off the glass, no good. Lane Ellen with the rebound. And a reach in, the ball knocked away, it's still loose. He picks it up, gives it to Alfonso. Now Lane Allen over to Harley Elliott. Dons will slow it down, bring it back out front. Been stuck on 30-24 for a little bit. Ever since Greenville went to that box and one. Elliott another three, and this one's short. Greenville heads back the other way. Odell's going to shoot a three, in and out. Ball tipped around, and Harley Elliott gets the rebound. He'll bring it into the front court and slow it down. Right wing to Alfonso. Head of the key to Allen. Left side back to Elliott. Now Allen's going to try a three. It's no good. And battling for the rebound is Anders. It's going to go out of bounds off of Greenville. as Rogers checks back in for Greenville along with Ryan Payne. Bratton and Bollinger will check out. Dons will inbound underneath the left side of their basket, They get it right back to Anders, puts it on the floor, goes up and under, and we're going to have a foul. The Greenville fans wanting to walk, but I don't believe he ever did move that pivot foot. And I believe this will be the first free throws the Dons have shot, at least that I remember. And it'll be Trent Anders. Big man steps to the free throw line. And his free throw, no good. And Lowry coming back in for the Dons, replacing Alfonso. I mentioned earlier the Dons only have 2 players on the bench. That line drive free throw, no good for Anders. He's got to get some arch on that. Bratton's going to take it all the end to end. Shot short. Going to get his own rebound and put it up, no good. Ball tipped around. Odell gets the rebound. He'll take it back out and they'll reset. Over to left wing for 3. And that was Burchard and no good, and the Dons get the rebound. Hey, good. Left wing to Allen. Out front to Lowry. Another 3 is good by Harley Elliott. That gives the Dons back a 9-point lead again as we go under a minute to go in the third quarter. Still got varsity game coming up for you later. In the paint, Rogers kicks it out in the corner. 3-pointer put up by Odell, and it's good. So they get it right back. And we're going to have a foul in the back court on Burchard. He is trying to deny Haygood the basketball. We've got Bollinger, Dickinson, and Bratton coming back in for Greenville. So Coach Cagle's going to go ahead and send Haygood to the other end and let Harley Elliott bring it up. Elliott left wing to Allen. Out front, Lowry. Over to Elliott on the right wing. Back to Allen. Over to Lowry. Going to dribble into the paint. Fakes the pass. The shot up and good. Reverse layup there. And that puts the Dons back up 35-27 with 23 seconds left third quarter. We're going to keep it here. It is a short timeout. Nice drive there. And that was really a nice play by Lowry because he faked the pass right when he picked the ball up. And then stepped through and was on the left side, come to the right side, and had a little English on it off the backboard and got it to go. Greenville will have a possession here with a little bit of time left before the quarter ends. Dons leading 35-27. Got 23.1 seconds to go. Don's going to put on some full court pressure as Abrams also checked back in the game for Anders to give him a little rest here before the quarter ends. Pass in the middle, stolen away. Haygood anticipated, takes it down, puts it up the left hand, no good. Here comes Bratton back the other way. And the ball almost knocked away, and they're going to call a double dribble. So the Dons will have it back with 10.5 seconds left in the third quarter. So both teams had a shot there, have taken the last shot. Greenville probably should have just held it up and took the last shot. Allen in the corner has it knocked out of his hands with 3.6 to go. Trying to get the ball to Haygood. And he's going to have, well, that's a hard place to inbound it. It's on the sideline, down in the corner. Throws it out. Allen's going to shoot a long 3. It's short. Gets his own rebound, puts it up too hard. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. The Dons hanging on to an 8-point lead, 35-27, here in our first home game of the season at Doniphan. We'll be back in 1 minute for the fourth quarter here on Current River Broadcasting.
We see the potential of her, and him, and you, of where you're from, and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
Well, we've reached the fourth quarter here in the junior varsity game. Dons hold a 35-27 lead over the Greenville Bears. Greenville will send out Bollinger, Bratton, Marler, Payne, and Dickinson. Dons send out Lowry, Elliott, Anders, Allen, and Haygood. Haygood and Elliott have done most of the scoring for the Dons here tonight. Corey Haygood has had a really good first game as a freshman for the Dons. Dons with the ball first. Man, they got Anders wide open. I know the man's behind him, but they need to get that in there to him, and that'll open up the outside a little bit. Elliott headed the key to Allen. Over Lowry's going to put up a three. It's no good. Anders battles for the rebound. He gets it, and he puts it on the floor, what the big man does not want to do down there in traffic. And it's taken away by the Bears. Pass up ahead. Bollinger with a little runner. It's short. Anders with another rebound. He has done a fine job on the defensive board for the Dons. Elliott gives it right side to Allen. They go to Elliott on the left wing. Now he backs it back out. 6 minutes to go. Dons don't have to be in any hurry. They got an 8-point lead. And the bad pass is going to be taken away. And sidestepping the defender is Bollinger, but he missed the shot. And here comes Elliott. He's got a 3-on-1. Gives it to Anders. Shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound underneath it. It's good. Put back by Elliott. I tell you what, that was a nice job by Harley Elliott right there, because when he passed that ball, he went straight to the other side of the basket. And he was able to get the rebound, put it back in, and got fouled. That foul is on Dickinson, and we got another timeout. 5:42 to go. Dons lead 37-27. Elliott will be shooting a free throw when we get back after this 1 minute timeout. Harley Elliott trying to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play with the free throw. And it's good, and he does, and it's 38-27. Dons lead back up to 11 with 5:40 left in the ball game. Burchard back in the ball game. Marler with it, deep on the left wing, and he tries to hit Bollinger on the baseline. That's knocked out of bounds by Haygood. Now Greenville gets the inbound at the end of their bench. Don made it pretty easy on them to get it in there. Burchard, head of the key. Marler, they swing it all the way to the baseline. Down low. Bratton dribbles it off his foot, and Elliott takes it away from Marler, goes down, and we got a foul. It was a good hustle there by Marler to try to get back, but he committed the foul, and two more free throws coming for Harley Elliott. Elliott's got two in a row from the free throw line now, 39-27, as Rogers is going to come back in. He replaces Bratton. Next one on the way, and it's good. Harley Elliott's had a nice game here. Anders done a good job on the boards. Corey Haygood's had a good game. All the Dons have played good defense, and Allen takes it away. He's got Lowry up ahead. Lowry goes down, lays it up, no good, but he goes to the free throw line. That's going to be a foul on Burchard. And good defense there by Lane Allen to get that steal. And he led Burchard perfectly. He just couldn't get the shot to go, but he'll have 2 free throws. Now, Lowry misses the first free throw. He's a 5'7" freshman for the Dons. Next one on the way, and it's off the back of the rim, and Harley Elliott gets the rebound. He was the only white shirt down there. He's going to lose it out of bounds, but there was 4 Greenville Bears lined up on the free throw line, and Elliott was the only one for the Dons. The other 3 were back, and he got the rebound. Great hustle. Burchard dribbles into the paint, kicks it over. Odell for 3. It's short. Ball tipped around. Burchard gets the rebound. Comes back out to Marler. Marler's little runner's up. It's short. And a rebound by Corey Haygood for the Dons. Passes it up ahead. Allen on the left wing. Out to Anders. He'll hand it to Lowry on the right side. Lowry holding the ball. Finally puts it on the floor. And a pass to Allen's going to be knocked away and stolen, and then Allen commits the foul. Lowry didn't have enough on that pass. Allen's going to pick up the foul. That's his 2nd personal. And the Dons' 3rd team foul. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Dons lead 40-27. Burchard gives it to Rogers. Head of the key to Odell. He hands it off. Marler's shot from the free throw line is air ball. And we're going to have a timeout call. Well, they're going to say it was tipped. So it's going to be Greenville's ball when we come back, but we've got a timeout called by Greenville with 3:56 to go. It is a full timeout, so we'll take another break and be back in 1 minute on Current River Broadcasting.
The housing market is hot and interest rates are so low, making it a great time to sell your house or look for your new home. Either way, Taylor Schleif with United Country American Realty in Doniphan is there for you. Check out her listings online and be assured that Taylor will be with you every step of the way, making the process easier and more enjoyable for you. Come see her at their office in Oak Tree Village or schedule an appointment by calling 996-6786. Taylor Schleif and United Country American Realty, coming soon to a closing near you.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Greenville gets the ball. They said that shot by Marler was tipped, so Greenville retains possession. Down to 3:45 to go in the game. Burchard kicks it out to Bollinger, dribbles into the paint. Nice pass there to Rogers. He penetrated, and Anders had to come and get him, and he left Rogers wide open. Now Greenville's going to apply some full court pressure. Dons break it easily. Allen's going to dribble in, over to Anders, gets his man in the air, goes up, and it's short. Going to get it back, go up again. He missed it again. Then he gets it the 3rd time. He put it up, no good, but he's fouled. He padded his rebound stats there. He got a couple of rebounds, offensive rebound. Coach Cagle would have just assumed that ball, first shot would have went in. Anders missed a couple of free throws there earlier, shooting the ball awfully flat. He needs to get some arch on it. And he makes this one, gets a good bounce, but had good rotation on it. Burchard checks out. Payne will come back in for the Bears. Lead back to 12 points. Anders with one more free throw. That one is banked in. Anders hits 2 out of 2, makes it 42-29. Bollinger gives it to Marler. Over to Rogers, now head of the key to paint. Over to Odell as Greenville continues to run that motion offense. And drive into the paint. Wild shot there by Bollinger. Missed. And the rebound by Lane Allen. Don's head back the other way. Haygood's been quiet here in the second half. They've been playing a box and one, which if you don't know what that is, that means the other 4 men are playing a zone defense for Greenville, and he's got 1 man guarding him all over the floor. Now, it looks like they've gone back. Maybe, I guess they're playing man-to-man now. And we're going to have a foul on Bollinger. That's going to put the Dons in the bonus. That's the 7th team foul. Ben Abrams comes back in the game. Replaces Tyler Lowry. And it'll be Lane Allen at the free throw line for the Dons. And we're going to have Dickinson came to the scorer's table, but they decided not to bring him in. 1-1 for Lane Allen. Free throw is no good. And again, Dons almost got the rebound. That time it was Abrams, and he was the only one for the Dons on the free throw line. Greenville come away with it, though. Payne hands it off to Rogers. Marler's going to dribble into the paint, and nice shot there as he had to do a little maneuvering in the air there to get over, to get that in off the glass. And it's 42-31. Haygood passes it up to Elliott. Elliott in the corner to Abrams. He loses it. He's going to get it back, though. Out front. Gets it to Haygood with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. Dons lead by 11. And they're going to say Haygood stepped on the half-court line. And that'll turn it over to Greenville. You really don't want them getting that close to the half-court line, but all you got to do is touch that half-court line. You don't have to go back past it. Greenville going to be looking for Marler here, I would think. They do get it inside to him. And nice pass off to Bollinger, and he lays it in. Again, Anders had to come and help, and that left. Nobody helped Anders. And Coach Cagle's going to call a timeout with 1:42 to go. The Dons lead is 9, and that's 1:42 to go in the ball game. Let's see what they call here, if it's a 30 or a full. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 1-minute break and be back for the last minute in a little bit here, so stay with us.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No, medals of pride. Like us, no 2 roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
I'm Doug Green, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
We've got 1 and 20-something seconds. We have to wait till the clock counts down on the timeout here. 1:42 left. Dons had a 13-point lead. Greenville's got a couple of buckets to cut it to 9. And Coach Cagle called a timeout here, and we'll see what the Dons do on offense. They get the ball into Haygood. Marler on him in the backcourt. Greenville's in sort of a zone press. He lobs it over the top to Elliott, and he gives it right back to Haygood. Over to Lowry, who's back in the game, making Greenville chase right now. And we're going to have a foul, and I'm sure Coach Cagle loved to see Corey Haygood go to the free throw line. And Dickinson's going to come back into the game, replacing Bollinger. Corey Haygood still 1-1. Next foul will put the Dons in the 2-shot bonus. And Haygood gets a friendly bounce. Well, I'll tell you what, he's got a good touch. I didn't think he could come back in. They're sending him back in the game for Payne. I thought there had to be time run off the clock for them to send him back in, but maybe they didn't notice it. And they may have changed that rule. They change rules all the time on us. Haygood's next one is good. 44-33, Dons with 1:20 left in the game. Bollinger hands it off to Odell. He He gives it to Rogers. And Lowry almost got a steal there. Rogers comes away with it, gives it back to Odell. And he almost lost it. Now he picks it up. Gives it to Marler as we're down to a minute to go. Greenville's running a lot of time off that clock. And now Bollinger's going to put up a three, and it's an air ball. Tyler Lowry gets the rebound for the Dons. Gives it to Elliott. Up ahead to Haygood. And Haygood's going to be fouled again by Bollinger. And got Payne coming back in. Also, number 24 for Greenville. That is Connor Miller, a sophomore. And number 3, Tucker Burchard, a sophomore, coming in after this first free throw by Haygood, and he makes another one. He made 3 in a row. And with 47.7 seconds to go, Greenville's emptying their bench. Don's going to get a win here. They lead by 12, maybe 13 here if Haygood can make this second free throw on opening night at home here for the Dons. That one's a little bit long. Marler gets the rebound. 12-point lead, passes it ahead. And a drive into the lane. Little runner there by Bollinger's good. And Greenville calls the timeout with 39.5 seconds to go. And it's going to be a short one, so we'll just keep it here. Remind everybody we've got the varsity game coming up for you. When this one's over, we'll take a little short break and get back on here a few minutes before the varsity game starts. The Dons varsity, if you weren't with us earlier and you haven't been paying attention, they're 2-0 on the season. They won a thriller up at Van Buren in the Current River Challenge over Winona. They were down 11 or 12 points late in the third quarter, come back and went 3 overtimes and ended up winning, I think it was 83-78. And they did that with, I know Max Owen was on the bench. I believe Cam Barton was on the bench and fouled out. They ended up having 3 starters foul out and still won the game in triple overtime. Ball comes inbounds. And we're going to have another foul. And that's going to be the 5th one of Bollinger. And Dickinson will come back in, and Haygood will go back to the other end to shoot. Now, as far as Greenville goes, they come in 6-0. They've played a lot more games. Of course, they played in a tournament last week up at Woodland, and they won that tournament. They were the 2 seed. They ended up winning it, and they come in 6-0. They were 3-0 last week. They also played up at Van Buren, won 2 games up there, and then I guess they had another regular season game before the tournament. And maybe it was before, it might have been before the Current River Challenge. I can't remember, but Haygood's missed 2 in a row after making 3 in a row. And that one's good, 46-35. 30 seconds left in the game. Marler gives it over to Burchard. Marler gets it back and he loses it. Harley Elliott out ahead of the pack, and he's going to go down and lay it up and in. Harley Elliott and Corey Haygood have had really good scoring games. Trent Andrews has been a monster on the boards, and they've all played good defense. Marler gives it to Payne. Marler's going to put up a 3 from the head of the key, and it's good. And that's how we're going to end the game. There's a 48-38 final. Don Junior Varsity wins over the Greenville Bears. So 48-38 is our final. Dons get a 10-point win in the JV game. But we're going to take a break, and we'll be back about 5 minutes or so before the varsity game starts as the undefeated Greenville Bears come in and take on the undefeated Dons. The only thing, Greenville's played 4 more games than the Dons have. But we'll have that coming up for you here in about, 20 minutes or so. So keep it tuned right here to Current River Broadcasting. Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman back at Doniphan High School. We're getting set for varsity action here. The Greenville Bears in town to take on the Dons. And the Dons come in 2-0 on the season. Greenville 6-0. And this is just my opinion, folks, but I think if Greenville stays healthy, they're the team to beat in the Ozark Foothills Conference this year. Now, I know there's some teams that, if you don't play well, that can play with them, and believe me, and the Dons are one of them. But the Dons are going to have to play well tonight, especially. I look out on the floor. Emmett Jones is not out there. He is one of their starters. They're missing him tonight. And they're going to have to play really well. Some other guys are going to have to step up. But I've seen Twin Rivers play up at Van Buren. They don't look too awful bad. But in my opinion, Greenville is the team to beat this year in the Ozark Foothills Conference. That being said, Matt, give me some stats here. Last 21 times these two teams have played, the Dons have won 19 of them. Now, Greenville did win the game last year. It was a 2-point game, and you have to go all the way back to 2014, the last time Greenville beat the Dons before last year. So the Dons have had the upper hand, but that different game here tonight, different year, different game, different boys. So Dons are going to have to come out with all guns are firing to be able to hang with this Greenville Bear bunch. And I also had a little conversation with the main guy here at Current River Broadcasting. If you don't know him, boy, I tell you what, he is a pretty amazing guy, Matt Moore. We have been live streaming for 11 years. This is our 11th year. And he told me a while ago, I didn't even realize this, that YouTube had not even started live streaming when Doniphan started live streaming basketball games. The first year it was done through the school's website, and then in 2012 I was doing radio in 2011, and they were just videoing the games with no announcer. And then in 2012 I took over as the announcer, and we've been doing YouTube ever since. So Matt is responsible almost every game that the Dons play this year, maybe not every one, but almost every one. You can actually watch a live stream of it, because most of the schools, they live stream the game. Now, most of them don't have announcers, and I'm just going to brag on Matt and on our crew here. Nobody does it as good as we do. He started this thing, and people basically all over southeastern Missouri have went off of what he started. And now, like I said, anywhere they go just about, Misha even live streams now, and they charge for it. I mean, it's ridiculous. But kudos to Matt. He has done an amazing job with Current River Broadcasting. I mean, they don't just do ball games. I mean, they have, his students actually have live news shows you can watch. They do stuff in the community, talk about stuff in the community, have articles on stuff in the community. It's really amazing. And he deserves all the credit in the world. And he deserves all the credit for all these other schools doing it as well. And he told me a while ago, we had right now in that JV game, before the varsity game even started, we had 130 people watching us during the JV game. So, and I'll go back and look in a couple days, and we may have 700 views on it. And a lot of these, I watch games all the time on YouTube, and some of them may have like 6 people watching. I mean, it's, but a lot of them don't have announcers, and to me, that makes a whole lot of difference. We're going to have the national anthem, so we'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back to give you the starters for the Bears and the Doniphan Dons.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacist provides shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
All right, welcome back, everybody. First of all, I want to give kudos to Kit Wilfall, our PA announcer, for leading the whole crowd in the national anthem. The starters for Greenville, number 11, Ty Huffmaster, a senior. Number 14, Owen Shearer, a senior. And number 21, Carter Irons, a senior. And number 32, Talon McDaniel, a junior. And number 35, Peyton Womble, a junior. So they don't have Easton Evans starting. And I think he is dressed out. But for the Dons, it'll be Ben Killian, J.D. Burton, Isaac Rawlings, Max Owen, and Cam Barton. Greenville wearing their red uniforms with black and white trim. And you will see Coach Nathan Walk will use a lot of guys. Well, may not use a lot depending on whether Evans can play or not. He's actually sitting down towards the end of the bench. But Trey Porter will come off the bench. And I don't know about anybody else. I was kind of surprised to see who his starters were. And Greenville's going to control the tip. And it'll be Shearer with the basketball. Tom's going to start out man-to-man. Shearer, right wing. Womble, he's got it on the baseline, fakes the shot, goes back in the lane to McDaniel. Jump hook up and good for Talon McDaniel. Greenville's going to start out in a 1-2-2. Huffmaster on the front of that zone. J.D. Burton gives the ball to Rawlings. Right side to Ben Killian. In the corner, Max Owen. Three-pointer, no good. And a defensive rebound by Ty Huffmaster. We'll give it to Shearer. So Greenville got the first bucket. Don missed the three. Womble's in the corner. Huffmaster dribbles into the paint, hands it to McDaniel. Baseline to Irons. Now back to Huffmaster. He's guarded by Max Owen. Irons dribbles into the paint, and the defender falls down, so he shoots it, missed it, no good, and we're going to have a foul on J.D. Burton as he pushed in the back down underneath the basket. He really didn't have to do that. The ball come off long, but he gets caught for the foul, and Greenville will keep the ball. We've played a minute, and they lead 2-0. Bounce pass to McDaniel. He's going to shoot it from 15. It's an air ball. And J.D. Burton gets the rebound for the Dons. Burton takes it down, hands it off to Barton, and he lays it in. Nice job by J.D. Burton to draw the defense. And we're tied at 2. Owen Shearer dribbles head of the key. Throws left side. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off of Burton. He was trying to get it to Peyton Womble. Huffmaster will throw it in. Gets it into Irons. He hands it to Shearer. Shearer dribbles back to the center of the floor in the right corner. Womble. He hits Huffmaster, back to Womble, now to McDaniel, head of the key. Hands it off to Shearer. Don's playing tough man-to-man. Running one-hander, no good. And a pass up ahead. Owen catches and lays it in. J.D. Burton got another assist. The ball never touched the floor from the time it was rebounded. And Burton with his head up got 2 assists. Wombles bounces in the lane to McDaniel. Turns, shoots, and he scores. McDaniel's got all 4. And quickly the Dons into the front court. Max Owen throws it out front to Ben Killian. Now to Rawlings on the left wing. And he throws it away. Hits one of the cheerleaders in the head, I think. Ow. She's a little embarrassed. I don't blame her. Well, the Dons turn it over. Wombles, they're trying to get that ball inside to Huff, and they get it into, to McDaniel. Shearer down on the right block. McDaniel, he's double teamed, gets his man in the air, throws it back out front to Huffmaster. Huffmaster is going to be called for, actually carried the ball. I think they called double dribbling. And we got Trey Porter coming in, and also Jeb Huff. Wombles and Shearer check out. So if Easton Evans cannot play, that may be as deep as Coach Walton goes into the bench unless he gets in foul trouble. He's used to playing more than that. 4-4, 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Cross court pass to Rawlings in the baseline. Max Owen wide open three. It's no good. Offensive rebound on the other side by J.D. Burton. Max is going to try another one, no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds, I think, the last touch by Greenville. J.D. Burton got his hand in there again. So the Dons inbound underneath the left side of their basket. Out front to Killian. He'll back it back out to the volleyball line. Left side to J.D. Burton. Now head of the key to Owen. Right side to Killian. Killian out front. Over to Owen again. Owen cross court. And a steal by McDaniel. Coach Cagle was hollering, give Barton the ball. He had the man on his hip, but they tried to skip pass and was intercepted by McDaniel. Low scoring first quarter. We're almost halfway through it. It's 4-4. Ball down low to Porter. Hands it back to McDaniel on a little give and go. And McDaniel's got all six. They tried to double team Porter, which is what you got to do, but somebody's going to have to pick up McDaniel when he gets rid of the ball if they run that play. 6-4 Greenville. Killian over to J.D. Burton. Burton reverses, bounces down low to Barton. He's going to turn, going to shoot, and no good. Nice move, but he couldn't finish the shot. Greenville passes it up ahead to Huffmaster, and we got a foul on J.D. Burton. And I think that's two on J.D. already. Yeah, that's not good news. Dons need J.D. Burton on the floor. Huff holds the ball on his hip. Dons drop back into a zone this time. In the corner. Huffmaster back to Huff. Now head of the key to Irons. Irons free throw line McDaniel. He's going to take it to the hole, put it up, no good, but we're going to have a foul on Rawlings. He come off to help, and that is already the third foul. And we're going to have Sean Gazaway, 6'2 senior, coming in for the Dons. Coach Cagle going to have to go a little further into his bench, missing one of his starters as well. First free throw no good by McDaniel, come up short, and Rawlings checks out. He actually only has two players besides Lane Allen and Corey Hagan out there on the bench. The second was good. McDaniel checks out, Womble come back in. McDaniel has all 7 points for Greenville, and they lead 7-4. J.D. Burton out front to Owen, back to Burton, fakes the three, goes baseline. Barton, fall away jumper's good from about 15 for Cam Barton. 7-6. Pass ahead to Huffmaster. He's open from 15, and he answers back. Dons quickly into the front court, down 9-6. Greenville still playing his own. J.D. Burton splits the double team, gives it to Max Owen. Now over to Killian on the left wing. Killian in the lane. Burton going to shoot it, and he gets the bounce, and it goes down. Soft touch by J.D. Burton. 9-8. Jeb Huff up to Irons. Irons dribbles to the baseline. Tries to get the shot off. Good defense by Max Owen. Now Gazaway all over Huffmaster. Couldn't get him the ball, so he has to pass it back out front to Womble. Womble to Huff, right wing. Head of the key to Irons. Now to Womble. Womble takes it to the elbow. Over to Huff. He's going to fire up a three. It's short. And J.D. Burton with the rebound. He quickly comes out of there. He's going to take it all the way. And he puts it up, and he is hammered. And he'll go to the free throw line. J.D. Burton is the Energizer Bunny out there for the Dons. Fouls on 11. That's Huffmaster. Be 2 shots for J.D. That is the first team foul against the Bears. Got 2:07 to go in the first quarter. And J.D.'s free throw's good. That ties us at 9. As McDaniel comes back in for Huffmaster. Next one by Burton is no good. And Barton commits a silly foul going over the back. Thank goodness that's only his first foul. But that's 4 team fouls already on the Dons. We're tied at 9. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dons. It look like they're playing a zone. Womble gives it to Huff in the corner for 3. It's good. Jim Huff. That's our first 3-pointer of the game. Now Barton's going to try to answer back in the corner. It's no good. And McDaniel with a rebound. Quickly gets it to Huff. He's wanting to run. Bounces it to Womble. Womble jump stop in the lane. Out in the corner, wide open from the baseline is Carter Irons. And he puts it in. Greenville on a 5-0 run. They lead 14-9. Luke Emmons getting ready to check in the game for the Dons. And we're going to have a foul. And it's going to be on Huff. Away from the basketball. And Shearer comes back in for Huff. And Luke Emmons is coming in for the Dons. And he's going to replace Gazaway. J.D. Burton will throw it in. Free throw line extended over on the right wing. Gets the ball right back. Between the circles to Owen. Back to Burton. Burton dribbles baseline. Cut off there. Max Owen fakes the three-pointer. Going to dribble into the paint all the way to the hole. And we got another foul. This one on the drive, so it won't be any free throws. That one's on Peyton Womble. 3rd team foul, his first personal. Killian will be the trigger man for the Dons. In the corner, Burton, 3-pointers up, man, no good. And McDaniel with another rebound for the Bears. Gives it to Shearer. Shearer, baseline to Irons. Hits Porter cutting to the basket. Gives it back to him. Now back out front to Shearer. Bounces to Womble on the left wing. Bounces down low and a foul on Max Owen. Dons are going to have to quit fouling. That got him up at Van Buren. I went and watched the game against Winona. They got in a lot of foul trouble in the first half. Winona was shooting the 2-shot bonus with about a minute left in the first quarter. That can't happen. McDaniel turns, shoots, no good. Good defense by Max Owen. Owen quickly into the front court. Over to Burton. And a bad pass by Burton is stolen. And here comes Shearer. Shearer dribbles to the right corner. Hits Irons in the lane. Shot no good. Got his own rebound. Put it up no good again. And Owen gets the rebound with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dons down 14-9. Burton dribbles to the baseline. Lobs it out front. Over to Burton. Fakes the 3. Dribbles to the baseline all the way to the hole. Missed it. And Porter with the rebound. And that's going to end the first quarter. And the Bears are going to lead at 14-9. After 1 quarter of play here at the Bill L. Wright Gymnasium. We will take a 1-minute timeout. Be back with second quarter action. You're watching the Dons on Kurt River Broadcasting.
We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. We're for starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for doing as much as you possibly can on a Saturday and absolutely nothing on a Sunday. We're for building a life in Missouri and going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you build is protected, we're here for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we are Missouri for life.
I'm Lindsay Turner, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent. And if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. In Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
"14-9 at the end of the first quarter. Dons will have the ball. They trail by 5. Dons send out Luke Emmons, Cam Barton, Ben Killian, Max Owen, and J.D. Burton. And the Dons are going to have to log a lot of minutes tonight in this game. Max Owen for 3, and it's good. There we go. Max has missed his first 2 or 3, but he got that one to go. 14-12. Greenville has Porter, Huff, Shearer, Irons, and they get it low to Porter, and he bulls his way in and lays it in. And if he gets it that low, he is impossible to stop. And they also have Huffmaster on the floor. 16-12. Max Owen, another one, and it's good. This one from the right side. If he gets hot, he can keep the Dons in the game for sure. Dons in a 3-2 zone. Actually, it's a 1-2-2. Back within 1 at 16-15. Irons over on the right side. Shearer fakes the three-pointer, goes to the elbow, cross court to Huff. Huff guarded by Killian, dribbles baseline. Shearer down low, Porter. He's going to turn, shoot it, and short-armed it. And Barton with a rebound. Good defense by Cam Barton that time. He wasn't where he could use the board that time, so Barton over to Burton. Three-pointer by J.D. It's a little long. And Shearer with the rebound. Passes ahead to Huffmaster. Goes down, puts it up, missed it. And again, good defense by Barton to not foul there. And Ben Killian come away with the rebound. J.D. Burton directs Owen to the free throw line. Now he comes back out and gets it. Burton on the right wing now. Back to Killian, over to Owen. Another 3, that one's off. It was close though. Huff, ahead to Huffmaster. In the corner, Huff, wide open 3. It's good again, that's his second one. He shoots a line drive, boy. You gotta hit that perfect when you're shooting from that far away if you don't have much arch. 19-15, Greenville on top. In the lane to Owen. He puts up a little jumper, no good. And Irons with the rebound. Here comes Huff. Over to Shearer on the left wing. In the corner, Huff's open again. That one no good. Long rebound. Shearer gets it. Out to Huffmaster on the three-point line, and he scores. That's a 2. That's Huffmaster's second bucket. And it's 21-15. Dons got back within 1. Barton out front to J.D. Burton. Back to Barton on the left wing. They swing it right side to Burton. Out to Owen. Another three-pointer. That one's off too. And Porter gets the rebound. Gives it to Huff. Ahead to Irons. Now to Huffmaster on the right wing. Gives it in the middle of the floor to Shearer. He backs it back out to the volleyball line. Right wing to Huff. In the corner, Shearer bounces in the lane. Porter triple team, puts it up and in. I'm telling you, if he catches it on that right block, that low, it's all over, folks. 23-15. Greenville leads it. 4:41 to go in the first half. And let's see, I think, they called a 30-second. We better keep it here. Well, now they're going to the bench, so I'm not really sure. But we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back after this message.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles, all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on Little Street in Doniphan.
Well, Greenville is on I believe it's a 7-0 run. I think it was 16-15. They've scored 7 in a row. Well, Coach Cagle calls a timeout, trying to stop the momentum the Bears have. And we'll see what happens now on offense for the Dons. Isaac Rawlings is checked back into the game, and he throws it away. Huffmaster going down, runs over J.D. Burton. No call there. Offensive rebound underneath, and we're going to have a foul. And I think that's on Max Owen, and that's his second foul. So the Dons can't afford to get anybody in foul trouble, and Owen and Burton both have 2 fouls apiece. And let's see, is Ty Huffmaster at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2, and the first one's a little bit long. .426 left in the first half. Huffmaster's second is good. Don's got to find some way to get some points. They get it to Barton down low, and he's tied up, so he kicks it back out. J.D. Burton thinks about the 3. Back over to Max Owen in the lane. And a drop off to Rawlings is knocked away. It's going to be stolen by the Bears. That's a good thought there by Barton. He just made a bad pass. McDaniel gives it to Shearer. Shearer over to Huffmaster. 3-pointer is no good. And Max Owen with a good rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Huff. That is Greenville's 4th team foul. First foul. Second foul, on Huff. As Porter checks back in, along with Irons. They got Womble, Shearer, and McDaniel out there as well. They got Irons on the front of that 1-2-2 zone, and he comes way out. Time the Dons get it low to Barton, turnaround jumper, and he's going to be hacked on the arm. I think it's Porter this time, I believe. Barton will shoot 2. Barton has 4 points so far in the first half. As a free throw up and knocks it down. 24-16. Greenville up by 8. He spins the ball, puts it in the air, and this one's off the right side. Porter clears the boards for the Bears. Shearer, right wing. Irons dribbles to the baseline. Back out to McDaniel. Head of the key, Shearer fakes the 3-pointer. Penetrates, kicks it out to Womble. Down to McDaniel at the left elbow. Puts it on the floor, back to Shearer. Shearer dribbles baseline. Back out to Womble, and he's going to dribble back out front. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Shearer. Burton all over Shearer. Turnaround jumper by Shearer, and it's good. Well, that's a tough shot by Owen Shearer. He gets his first 2 points, and the lead is 10 with 2:50 to go in the first half. Greenville extending that zone way out there. Don's having a hard time doing anything with it. And Max Owen for 3, no good. And McDaniel with another rebound. Shearer crosses the half line, shouting out instruction. He throws it away. J.D. Burton's going to take it all the way. He lays it up, missed it. Ball tipped up, no good. Burton gets the ball back. He's going to turn, shoot, and score. High off the glass, J.D. Burton gets the 2. Don's almost wasted an opportunity there, but they got it to go. Did it the hard way. Womble, guarded by Ben Killian. Gives it to Shearer. Shearer dribbles baseline all the way under. Shoot, no good. Ball batted around, and Max Owen comes out with it. Outlet pass to J.D. Burton. Burton hands it off to Killian. Down the corner, Burton thought about the 3. Boy, he's got man wide open. Oh, he had Barton wide open, and the ball was tipped. Greenville comes out of there with it. Womble is going to be fouled by Ben Killian, and that's going to put Greenville at the free throw line. That puts them in the bonus. Jeb Huff comes back in the game. And he replaces Shear. Peyton Womble has not scored yet. And he'll be at the free throw line. McDaniel checks out as Huffmaster comes back in. Minute 38 left first half. Womble shooting the front end of 1-1. It's up, no good. Max Owen gets the rebound. He brings it into the front court himself. Over to Killian. He's going to try a three. It's no good. And the ball bounces all the way back out the three-point line. Max Owen corrals it for the Dons. Gives it between the circles to Barton. Now over to Killian. Down to 1:15 to go. Isaac Rawlings bounces back to Killian. Over to Max Owen. Luke Emmons had checked into the game for the Dons for J.D. Burton. And we're going to get a 3-second call after all that on Cam Barton. They kind of went to sleep. The Dons were just passing around the outside, and J.D. Burton's going to come right back in the ball game. He checks in for Rawlings. Minute to go in the half. 26-18 Greenville. This is an Ozark Foothills Conference game, an early one in the season, matter of fact. Most of them are not till later on. Oh, and a walk. They tried a pick and roll there, and Porter was a little bit late rolling, and Huffmaster come to a jump stop, and then he took a little more, another hop. And And I think the clock didn't start when they brought the ball up the floor. And they're going to run it down to 40, I think they said. They've got it's on 44 right now. Now they're going to leave it on 44. So the Dons will have it down 8 points, 26-18. Low scoring first half here at Doniphan. Dons are really having to work to get anything good. Good looks at the basket. Barton dribbles baseline, throws back out front. Over to Max Owen. He's open for a three. It's way off. And Porter gets the rebound. Huff will bring it back out. We'll see if Greenville wants to go for one shot. Down to 20 seconds. Huff dribbles baseline. And his ball's batted away, and Huffmaster, I think, got away with a walk. He's got it in the corner. They lob it into Porter, and J.D. Burton comes away around from behind, knocks it out of bounds. Good hustle there by J.D., but it'll stay with Greenville with 6.3 seconds left in the first half. They got an 8-point lead. And a fall away by Huff is good. And that is going to, nope, I started to say it's going to end the first half. Ball batted out of bounds. There's a nice play run by Greenville. Huff had about an 8-foot fall away. 1-footer off 1 foot there. Ball comes into Burton. Up to Max Owen. Fires it up, no good. I don't know if it would have been any good anyway. So that is our halftime score. Greenville scored 14 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second. The Dons scored 9 in the first and 9 in the second, and they lead it 28-18 here at halftime of this varsity basketball game here at Doniphan High School. First home game of the season for the Dons. Both teams undefeated. Of course, the Dons have only played 2, but it is a big contest for both teams because it kind of gives them a leg up in the conference. Whoever gets a win here will be 1-0, and supposedly 2 of the better teams in the conference here playing here tonight. But the Bears have a 28-18 lead at the half. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes for second half action.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
The housing market is hot and interest rates are still low, making it a great time to sell your house or look for your new home. Either way, Taylor Schleif with United Country American Realty in Doniphan is there for you. Check out her listings online and be assured that Taylor will be with you every step of the way, making the process easier and more enjoyable for you. Come see her at their office in Oak Tree Village or schedule an appointment by calling 996-6786. Taylor Schleif and United Country American Realty, coming soon to a closing near you.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No, medals of pride. Like us, no two roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
I am Doug Green, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Welcome back, everybody, to Current River Broadcasting. We are about 3 minutes and 50 seconds away from the start of the second half. Come back to go down the first half scoring. The Greenville Bears lead 28-18 over the Dons. And scoring in the first half for Greenville. They started, their leading scorer was Jeb Huff with 8 points. He hit a couple of three-pointers back-to-back there to kind of put Greenville on a run to take this lead. Talon McDaniel had 7, and he scored the first 7 points of the game for the Bears. Ty Huffmaster chipped in 5, and 4 for Trey Porter, 2 for Carter Irons, and 2 for Owen Shearer. Bears are 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Not many fouls committed in that first half. Jeb Huff is the only one with 2 for the Bears. For the Dons, only 3 players in the scoring column. And that's something that Coach Cagle is hoping that somebody else will start helping out. Max Owen, Cam Barton, and J.D. Burton scoring some points, because those 3 did all the scoring in the first half. Max Owen hit 2 3-pointers in a row as well, and that pulled the Dons within 1 point at one point. And then Greenville went on a run to take this 10-point lead. But Max had 8 in the first half, hit 2 3-pointers. And J.D. Burton and Cam Barton both had 5 apiece. And the Dons were also 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And let's see, J.D. Burton has 2 fouls. Max Owen has 2 fouls for the Dons. So not in too awful bad a shape as far as the foul problem goes. But the Dons not being able to go into that bench as deep as they would like. Of course, just him missing 1 player, you wouldn't think make that much difference, but I got to give Greenville credit. They're missing one of their best players, if not the best player as well. He got injured last night in a game, and he has not played in this first half. And if they can get out of here without a win, without him playing, that bodes real well for Coach Walk and the Bears. On the other hand, the Dons missing Emmett Jones, and I'm not really sure if he's just out sick. I know Doniphan has called off school the rest of the week because they have, I was talking to Mike Jones, the principal, and he said the elementary here had 70% of their kids were out sick. And he said the high school wasn't too awful bad, but the elementary was terrible. I mean, that's just unheard of, really, that you got that many kids sick and that many kids out of school. So they're going to be out of school the rest of the week, and hopefully they'll get all that taken care of. Everybody will be feeling better next week, because next week we've got 2 games for you. On Monday night, the Donettes will be in action. That is, let's see, I think that is their next game. I think they're off until next Monday. And they'll be playing the Naylor Lady Eagles here. That was an Ozark Foothills Conference game. And then next Thursday, the Kennett Lady Indians come to Doniphan. And then, believe it or not, the Twin Rivers Christmas Classic will start a week from Saturday. Already, folks. It's Christmas is already here, almost. And the Christmas tournament, now the boys play at Bloomfield. Their tournament doesn't start until the day after Christmas, but the girls play on the 17th, and then it's the 17th, 19th, 20th, and 21st at Twin Rivers. Right now, I think the Donettes, let's see, they're 4-0, and the seed meeting, I believe, is Friday, so there is a good shot that they might get the number 1 seed at the Christmas tournament. We'll be able to let you know Monday when we come in here for the Naylor Lady Eagles coming to town. And that will be our last 2 telecasts here, or live streams, until after the first of the year, but we'll have a bunch of them then. All right, Greenville's going to start with the basketball. They have Shearer, Womble, McDaniel, Irons, and Huffmaster. We'll get you the Dons here in just a second. Womble hands it off, and the ball went through Huffmaster's hand, but Carter Irons in the right place to pick it up, so they'll reset. Dons back to the man-to-man. Over to Shearer. Bounces down low to Irons. A nice move into the lane. He put it up too hard, and a good job there by Cam Barton to contest that shot. Pass out in the corner. Max Owen for 3. No good, and it hits the cable up above, so it'll go back to Greenville. Dons have Max Owen, J.D. Burton, Cam Barton, Ben Killian, and Isaac Rawlings on the floor. Both teams miss on their first possession here in the third quarter. Womble, head of the key. Left side, Irons takes it into the paint, gives it to McDaniel. McDaniel back to Irons. Now left side to Huffmaster. Oh, Killian almost had a steal. Shearer with a jumper from the free throw line. That's good. I think Shearer's only shot 2 shots, and he's made both of them. Well, down by 12. That's their biggest deficit here in the ball game. Rawlings looking down low, trying to get inside to Barton. Greenville packing that zone in, but they still get on the outside shooter. Nice pass down low to Barton, but he missed the shot. Got the rebound. He's going to be fouled. Boy, he may have hit his head awfully hard on the back of the head on the floor. The foul's going to be on McDaniel. Well, the Dons will keep possession underneath their own basket. It'll be Barton to toss it in for the Dons. They trail 30-18 with 6:39 to go in the third quarter. Very low point total for the Dons here. 30 points actually not bad on defense. But Max Owen turns. He's going to put it up and no good. And Huffmaster with the rebound for the Bears. Hands it off to Shearer. He'll bring it into the front court. Bounces it right wing to Womble. Bounces down low to Iron. Irons gets tied up. He turns to the baseline, and he almost put it in there as the Dons got caught on the wrong side there. And Greenville's going to come up with a loose ball and call timeout with 6:14 to go in the third quarter. The Dons trailing 30-18. In the first half, Greenville scored 14 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second. And the Dons scored 9 in the first and 9 in the second. And Greenville's got the only 2 points so far here in the third quarter to up that lead to 12 points. Dons won the JV game. I forgot to write the score down, but they won the JV game. I believe it ended up being 10 points, but I can't remember for sure. Huffmaster will throw it in. In the corner to Womble. Bounces to McDaniel. Daniel takes it over to the other side, and we're going to have another foul called on the Dons. Foul is on Rawlings. And they're going to give him 2 shots on that. Oh, boy, he blew that whistle a long time before that. So McDaniel will shoot 2, and the first one's short. Daniel had the first 7 points of the game for the Bears, and he hadn't scored since until he makes the second free throw. Dons had kind of bottled him up, but other guys have taken over. And the lead up to 13 now. Owen, left wing. Back out front to Rawlings. He passes it right side to Killian. Now to Burton. Over to Rawlings. He's going to try his shot at a three-pointer. No good. And the rebound comes down to Irons for the Bears. Dons are having to settle for three-pointers, and they're not going in. Womble gives it to Irons. Little give and go. Womble puts it in, and he's fouled. And the Bears fans like that. One of the oldest plays in basketball. Just pass it and cut to the basket and get it back. And that is Womble's first bucket. That is the third foul on J.D. Burton as well. The Dons keep digging themselves deeper and deeper. We got Huff and Porter coming back in for Greenville. And Womble trying to convert the three-point play. And he does. It's 34-18. The Dons way down now as Owen shoots another three, and he missed it. And the Dons are not even trying to get the ball down underneath. And I think Barton would have a little bit of an advantage if they got it down there, but they're really not trying very hard, don't seem like to me. Another give and go. Womble puts it up. He missed this one, but he got his own rebound, and he put it in, and he's fouled. Run exact same play again, and the Dons got beat on it again. And that's going to be J.D. Burton's fourth foul. But Womble hadn't scored. He's got a chance to get 6 in the last 2 possessions for the Bears. And Burton will check out. Sean Gazaway comes in. Luke Emmons also into the game. And Womble makes the free throw. He's got 6 now, and those are in the last 2 trips down the floor for the Bears, and they've got the Dons double now, +1. 37-18. Barton, head of the key to Gasaway. Left side to Burton. Boy, he had some zip on that pass. Back out front to Killian. Over to Gasaway. In the lane, nice pass to Owen, and he puts it up and in. Good pass there from Gasaway. And Owen is the first player in the game in double figures with 10. But the Dons have only got 10 besides that. And the ball knocked away by Barton. And it's picked up by Barton. Over to Gasaway. He's going to shoot a 3. It's no good. Greenville heading back the other way. Huff circles around. Gives it to Womble. He's going to try to run the same play again. But Owen forces McDaniel out to the baseline. Huff dribbles to the baseline. He's cut off. Hands it to McDaniel. Back out front. Huffmaster. Huffmaster dribbles down, throws up a wild shot, and then, boy, it almost went in. And Luke Emmons gets a rebound, but his outlet pass is stolen, and the shot no good by Huffmaster. Pass up the floor. And a walk. Dons had a 2-on-1. Should have just went straight to the basket, and he tried to make a move and go around him and shoot himself. He had a man on the other side. If he'd have just took it straight at the defender and made him commit one way or the other. 37-20, Greenville on top. Down to 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. They get it low to McDaniel. Up off the glass and good. I mean, he got that one way up high off the glass. Wasn't anything Owen could do about it. Now McDaniel has 10 to lead the Bears. Bounce pass stolen away. And we're going to have a foul on Gasaway. Sean Gasaway made a bad pass, and then he compounded the problem by fouling afterwards. Carter Irons and Owen Shearer back in for the Bears. McDaniel and Huffmaster check out. $19-point lead for the Bears. They get it low to Porter, and an offensive foul on Trey Porter. That charge was taken by Barton. Second foul on Porter. Second team foul. And you got to clean up some moisture off the floor. Oh, good job by Barton. I'll tell you what, you don't take much from Trey Porter. He's a big boy. But he looked like he might have lowered that shoulder just a little bit. And big as he is, he don't need to do that. I said in the first half, once he gets it on that right block, it's pretty much automatic, and that's where he had it that time. Gasaway. And his pass stolen again, but he's going to get it back, I think. Oh, and he walked. He got up with it. You can't get up. He tried to get it back, but if he'd have just stayed on the floor and passed it, it would have been all right. But when you get up, that's a travel. Well, we are almost into the third quarter, folks, and Dons only have 20 points, so it'll be hard to win games unless you can get more offense than that. And Tim Huff for 3, and it's good. That's his third one of the game. He's got 11. And it's 42-20. In favor of the Bears. Bounce down low to Luke Emmons. He's double teamed. Gives it back out to Killian. Killian in the lane to Gasaway. Nice pass underneath Emmons. His reverse layup, no good. And they're going to say Max Owen knocked it out of bounds. Isaac Rawlings and Lane Allen check in for the Dons. So Huff has hit 3 threes. He's got 11 now to lead the Bears, and Talon McDaniel has 10. And a bad pass, but it's tipped right out to Shear, and he goes down underneath to Irons. He missed the shot, and Porter gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. Well, the Dons are not helping themselves any, but they didn't get it. They got a bad break there because that ball was tipped by the Dons, and it went right out front to another Greenville player. Martin gives it to Max Owen. Head of the key to Rawlings. Back over to Owen on the left wing. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Ben Killian, he's wide open for three at the head of the key. It's no good. And Porter with the rebound for Greenville. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. It's 44-20. The Dons have only scored 2 points this quarter, and Greenville's got 16. Sure penetrates, kicks it out to Iron. Back out front to Huffmaster. Now left wing, he goes to Huff. Huff bounces down low, and good hustle there by Lane Allen as he dove and knocked it away. McDaniel back in for the Bears. Replaces Iron. Greenville inbound it. Ball comes inbounds to Huff. Left wing. Dropping in the lane to Porter. He drops it off to McDaniel. He scores. He's fouled. And I tell you what, Greenville's big guys do a good job of passing to each other, especially not being very far apart. That was a heck of a pass by Porter. A foul on Lane Allen. McDaniel's free throw is short. He's got 12 now. And Max Owen's going to be fouled. Foul's on Owen Shearer. It's his first foul. Killian trying to get out of trouble, gets back to Owen on the baseline. Cross court, and the ball's knocked away. Dons are going to get it back, though. And another bad pass. And the ball tipped around, and the Dons are still going to get it. Barton's got it. He's going to turn and shoot, but we're going to have a foul on the floor. Max Owen a little too unselfish on that one. He probably could have had a bucket there, but he tried to get it over to Barton. And they almost lost it, so the Dons will inbound it. That is a 4th team foul. And a three-pointer in the corner by Max Owen. They finally get one to go. Pass ahead, 4 seconds to go. And Huff with a long three, no good. And McDaniel gets a rebound and puts it in at the buzzer. So there wasn't much right that went right that quarter for the Dons, and they're going to trail by 25 heading to the fourth quarter. Oh, they called a foul as well. Well, McDaniel's going to get a chance for a three-point play. He is up to 14 points now. And his free throw is good. So that is going to make it 49-23 at the end of the three quarters. We'll be back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action. Bears way on top of the Dons here at Doniphan. Be back in 1 minute.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving the property unknown. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
We start the fourth quarter. The Dons down 49-23. J.D. Burton back in the game with 4 fouls. Ben Killian's open for 3. It's no good, and we got an offensive foul, and they're going to call that on J.D. Burton, and that's it. He is fouled out of the game. He was setting the screen. So he's going to foul out, and bad thing about it, Killian made that three-pointer. That's going to bring Corey Haygood into the game. They get it low to Porter, kicks it back out to Shearer, gets it right back, turns, puts it up in the left hand, no good. Barton with a rebound for the Don. At one point in the second quarter, the score was 16-15 after a three-pointer by Max Owen. Since that time, the Dons have got outscored. Owen's going to shoot another three. This one won't go. Offensive rebound by Haygood, no good, and he's going to be fouled. So the freshman gets in there and does something good right away. The foul's going to be on McDaniel. But since that point in the second quarter, the Dons have been outscored 33-8. And Greenville has taken complete control of the game on that run. And Haygood makes the first free throw. Next one up, and it's good. He had a really good game in the JV game. And he had 2 quarters he could play, so he can play this whole quarter if Coach needs him to. They get it down low to Porter again, and he puts it up. He missed it. Good defense by Barton. Barton going to bring it up himself. He had a man, but he didn't have his head up. Down low, good pass to Max Owen, and he scores. 15 by Max Owen. He did have his head up that time. That cuts it down to 49-27. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Deb Huff, Huffmaster, McDaniel, Shearer, and Porter out there for Greenville. And Shearer comes and gets the ball. Greenville will reset the offense. Over on the right wing to Huff. He's been hot on those three-pointers. Dribbles to the baseline, cut off. Gives it to Porter. Porter's going to lob it back out to McDaniel, and they'll reset again. Now to Shearer. And he walked. Peyton Womble's going to come back in. He replaces Trey Porter. The Dons have made a couple of baskets here, and they've got a chance to cut into it a little bit more. Just don't know if there's enough time left in the game, though. Greenville's still in that zone. Haygood gives it to Killian. Out front to Rawlings, back to Killian. Ball knocked away from him. It's loose on the floor. Ben gets it back, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Peyton Womble. His second. Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the game now. That was the 6th one, so the next foul on Green will put the Dons in the bonus. Dons already at 7, so Greenville in the bonus. They get it down low to Barton. Fall away jumper's good. 49-29. It's 49-23. The Dons have got the first 6 points here in this quarter. They were only able to score 5 points in that third quarter. They've already got 6 in the first 2.5 minutes. Pass down low, shot no good by Huffmaster, but he's going to be fouled. Isaac Rawlings picks up the personal. I believe that'll be a 2-shot foul. I think that was in the act. Huffmaster has 5 points. McDaniel checks out. Carter Irons back in. And Sean Gasaway come back in for the Dons, replacing Isaac Rawlings. Huffmaster gets the first one. Greenville's 5 out of 7 from the line here in the second half. 50-29. 5:19 left in the ball game. Next one up, and it's good. Owen gives it to Killian. In the corner. Haygood bounces back to Killian. Throws it over in the corner. Down low. Barton and oh man, he got fouled there. That was a foul. They didn't see that. He definitely got him across the arm. Sorry, folks. I try not to do any refereeing, but it looked like he got hacked on the arm. Nice pass there. Down low. And it's going to be Carter Irons and Womble with the pass. Now Greenville scored 5 in a row. Or excuse me, 4 in a row. Gasaway out to Max Owen. Dribbles to the right side. Now back out front to Haygood over to the left side to Killian. Back out to Haygood. Now to Owen. Cross court. Killian fakes the 3. Gives it to Haygood. Back to Killian. Good defense by Greenville, but the Dons get it inside. A nice easy bucket for Cam Barton. 53-31. Dons look like they have a little more life in them here in the fourth quarter. And we got a travel or a carry on Owen Shearer. Huffmaster checks out. Porter back in for Greenville. But it's going to be too little too late here with down 22 with 3:50 to go. The Dons are going to drop to 2 and 1. Barton with a nice drive, and he lays up with a finger roll. Now Cam Barton in double figures with 11. But again, all the scoring done by Barton and Owen basically. Womble, left wing to Huff. Now headed the key to Irons. Don's still playing man-to-man, and they're still playing hard. Irons dribbles down, shot blocked, but there to pick up the blocked shot is Owen Shearer. And he'll bring it back out front. Get some instructions from Coach Walt. Left wing to Porter. Down low to Womble. Womble bounces out front. Irons dribbles to the paint. Kicks it out to Huff. Step back 3, no good. And a good rebound there by Gasaway. He's going to bring it into the front court. Over to Owen. Wide open 3 for Owen, and it's good. Owen's got 18 and Barton's got 11, so that's 29 of the 36 points, and that's just going to be hard to win games like that. Besides that, if the other only 2 scoring, they're going to have to really work to get their points because the other team knows that. There's probably a lot of coaches watching us right now. That was another thing about the live stream is a lot of our viewers or other coaches watching the games, the scout, and they don't have to drive to the games anymore. Haygood with a little floater, no good. Barton with a rebound on the other side and scored. Barton's got 13, and it's 53-38. Don's within 15, 2:09 to go. And it's a short one. We'll keep it here. I want to remind everybody one more time that Monday, 6 o'clock, we'll be here as the Donettes will be playing Naylor. As far as we know, there'll be a JV game and a varsity game. Sometimes Naylor doesn't have a lot of girls, but we'll, right now, I think they said that there would be a JV game, so either way, turn us in at 6 o'clock, and there'll be a game on. And then next Thursday, the Kennett Lady Indians will be here to face the Donettes. Well, the Dons have already scored 15 points in this quarter, and that likes 8 points being what they had in total in the first 3 quarters. And it's not like Greenville's not playing hard anymore because they still are. It's just the Dons have done a better job. Dons playing full court man-to-man, nearing the 2-minute mark. Womble will get it across the half line, and he'll hand it to Huff. Huff's going to dribble down, and he loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Carter Irons. With 1:54 to go. Pass in the corner, Gasaway in the paint. Barton moves to the basket. He turns to that baseline over his right shoulder. Gets it up off the glass and in, and he's fouled. Foul on Carter Irons. Barton This is the first free throw of the second half for the Dons. That's another thing. You don't take the ball inside, you don't get to the free throw line very much. Huffmaster comes back into the game for Huff. And the ball no good. Shot no good. Irons with the rebounds. 53-40. The Dons are going to make it respectable here. Shearer dribbles the ball, loses out of bounds, even hounded by by Ben Killian. And the Dons get it back. Now Irons checks out. And McDaniel comes back in. Owens open again. He doesn't take it. Free throw line. Out to Owen. He's going to try another three. This one's no good. And Gazaway tips it out, and Killian's not able to get to it. But a nice hustle there by Gazaway, trying to keep that ball alive. Porter. He tried to throw it off of Barton. He couldn't get it in bounds. And the ball come back and hit him before it hit the floor, so it's out of bounds on Greenville. Dons get it back. Bounce to Barton. Gazaway in the paint. Barton's wide open. Oh, he missed the layup. I think he was expecting McDaniel to be there when he got around Porter. He was wide open and missed it. Greenville gets it to McDaniel. McDaniel stops on the wing, gives it back to Shearer with 1 minute to go. McDaniel back to Shearer. And Shearer just dribbling out by midcourt. Gives it to Porter on the right wing. And Porter's going to call a timeout with 43.4 seconds to go. And Greenville's lead has been cut to 13. The Dons have played well here in the fourth quarter, but they were just down too far. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll be back with the finish of this game. Stay with us.
We see the potential of her, and him, and you, of where you're from, and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you.
Tell him to go ahead and put me back on. Tell him to go ahead and put me back on. Tell him to go ahead and put me back on. They made that a short one. They made that a 30-second timeout. They first called it a 60, so we missed a little bit. Greenville gets it in bounds. We got a foul. And it's on Haygood. And Huff will go to the free throw line. And Huff missed it. Down to 34 seconds left. Owens open for three. Oh, in and out. And Gazaway in there hustling for the rebound, and he's going to tie him up on the, well, they're going to call, they're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Greenville's ball. Dons had a chance to get it down to 10, but Owens' shot rimmed in and out. The bounce pass comes to Shearer, gets it to McDaniel, and McDaniel fouled by Max Owens. Greenville is 6 out of 9 from the line this half. With 20 seconds left. Well, Greenville's going to get out here with a win, but Dons played much better in that fourth quarter. If they could have played that way all the way through, this probably would be a really close game, but they just weren't able to do that. And McDaniel cans the first free throw. He has 16 points to lead the Bears. And they're 7 out of 10 this half from the free throw line. And that one bounces around and falls in. 55-40. Huff comes up, makes Killian pick it up there instead of letting it roll to Max Owen for 3 again. No good. And Huffmaster gets the rebound, and hopefully the Dons will let him run it out here and won't make it any worse than what it is. And the Dons are going to do it. The Greenville's going to win it 55-40. And they'll go to 7-0 on the season, and their fans are enjoying that. Anytime you can get a road win in the conference, that bodes well for your team. We'll run down the scoring here real quick before we wrap things up. 11 points for Jeb Huff, 7 for Ty Huffmaster, 4 for Owen Shearer, 4 for Carter Irons, 17 for Talon McDaniel, 6 for Peyton Womble, and 6 for Trey Porter. And they were 10 of 15 from the free throw line. Don's only shot 5 free throws, made 2. J.D. Burton had 5. Max Owen finished with 18. He had 4 3-pointers. Cam Barton finished with 15. And Corey Haygood got 2 here in the fourth quarter. So 33 of their 40 points came from Max Owen and Cam Barton. And as I said a little bit earlier, that's got to change, especially against good teams. Might not be that bad against a team that's not so good, but going to have to be a little bit better. So the Dons fall 55-40. And remember, we'll be back here Monday, the Donettes and the Naylor Lady Eagles. So stay tuned for that. So that's going to wrap things up for us tonight. And Dons come up 15 points short, 55-40. This is Keith Bowman for Current River Broadcasting. Good night, everybody.